And we're live.
What's
your
weight? Body fat percentage? Do you know?
No, I don't know it. What do you guys? 16?
Mine's high. Yours is low.
He's about 15.
Okay.
Maybe like heading at the most it's it's the high 15s, and at best it's mid 14s. It's really good.
Something like that.
It's good.
That's tremendous.
That's solid.
What is like the desirable one? Like what's the peak health range?
12, I think, is like.
I was gonna say 12 too.
I
mean, peak sexy's a little lower, but peak health is what he asked.
Yeah, I think peak sexy might be 10, but at 10, your body's literally like eating itself.
Oh god,
continuously. Your body doesn't like that.
Did you guys ever see Baywatch with The Rock, Zac Efron?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Zac Efron said his diet was essentially just like what was it, like fucking blended chicken. Like he would just blend fucking cooked chicken and drink it because it was easier than eating that much chicken. And like, I think he was like 5-6% body fat in that movie. He was really unhealthy.
Yeah.
And,
I know the pictures of him from that. He's shredded. Like, that is disgusting that he blended chicken. It is. There's no way that's preferable.
I don't think he was 5, but he was definitely right around like 8, 9, 10. He was super low, like crazy vascular, like.
5's more bodybuilder. Yeah, this was. I mean, it was still.
5 is scary. 5.
How low can you get before you die?
He looked really good.
When you're getting below 5, you're causing all sorts of liver and kidney stressors. Like you can't maintain that year round. That's a peak for this show kind of thing. And then next week we got to refeed and like get our blood work back in like working order. But a lot of people like just stay at 10. Like Greg just said, stays at fucking 10% body.
I think Greg claims lower than that. I think he claims 8.
I mean, I wouldn't discount anything Greg says. I don't think he'd lie about himself.
He doesn't tend to lie.
No. He's doing those. What is it? Swick? It's not Swift.
Swift. No, Zwift. It's like Swift with a Z.
Oh, the bike thing.
He does those crazy like he's off TRT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So
is he losing mass? Like
he's lost a little bit, but not to the eye. So he's to heal up his tricep. He's got this calcium buildup on his tricep tendon, and the doctor said going off cold turkey off TRT would allow his body to reabsorb that calcium because like even surgery isn't the answer.
How does that happen? Like what
overuse?
I think it's a product of performance enhancing like abuse and like extremely heavy workouts for his entire life.
Do you remember what he has, Kyle? It sounds similar to tendinitis, like tendinosis. Or...
It's a mouthful. Essentially, it's the tendons that connect his tricep to his elbow are not this nice uniform. Like if you were to cut a cable in half, you know how all the threads inside the cable are in just perfectly segmented together symmetrically. His are like a jumble. It's more like they're all tangled up and weird, and there's calcium buildup, and it was causing him a lot of pain. So he's just like completely dropped the TRT. He's went from his 140 milligram a week dose, which is super light. It's like, but he's abused steroids in the past.
It might be tendinopathy. Does that sound familiar?
That sounds familiar. But yeah, he said he feels like absolute shit because right now his levels just drop.
You know what's interesting? I feel like his brain's firing on 7 cylinders instead of 8 sometimes, and he struggles to do the commentary, and they show it in the outtakes, and he's like, I just can't get it. And I'm like, and I think he attributes that to the T levels crashing and
cloudiness. Yeah.